guys, welcome to your new favourite pop culture podcast. It's the post-credits show. I'm your host, Luce, and I've got my co-host here. Some people would call him an ugly human. I think of him as a very good-looking monkey. My boy, Loki!
Hello, Daddy. How are you, my friend? How's your week? What's going on?
Daddy's good, baby.
Yeah, Daddy's always good. Thanks for the intro, mate. Feeling good, feeling sexy. Let's go. Keen. Let's get into it, man.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
It's been a long time between drinks. We had a big week last week with our podcast about movies inspired by video games, and then on Sunday, we dropped our YouTube video of our interview with Jay Tavares from Street Fighter. So if you haven't seen that, go watch that on YouTube. But yeah, it's been a big week in pop culture land, man. Should we get to it?
Mate, keen as fuck.
Let's kill it. Alrighty. First and foremost, the biggest piece of news to come out of pop culture land this week is that Taylor Swift's boyfriend won the Super Bowl.
Mahomes flings it. It's there! Hardman!
Oh, shit. I was not expecting that. I wish I had that multi. I was 24 hours late. As I mentioned last week, I was telling our listeners, make sure you jump on. Taylor Swift to get Album of the Year. Kansas City Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. It's paying $6. Should have put the house on it. Very fucking disappointed that I didn't. So, I believe Taylor's arrived in Australia as well. Is that right?
Apparently she has. Apparently there was a group of little teenage girls waiting for her at the airport. So clearly they didn't go to school this morning either.
You weren't there, were you?
No, I said teenage girls.
Oh, sorry, sweetie. All right. Well, I'm leaving. I'm going to Bali tomorrow. I do not want to be in the country while this rubbish is going on.
Bye.
Yes, I've said it. I'm proud.
It's just music.
No,
bro.
it's not music. It's fucking rubbish. So.
Well, look. Let's talk about things that matter.
Tell me what have you got? You've got a list.
I got a list bigger than my dick, and that's a big list.
Folded in half list or fully semi list or.
Well, look, this list is rock hard, but let's get to it. Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh! Shit.
Yeah, man. What a trailer.
What a trailer. And I can confidently say I've seen this trailer.
Surprising. 10
minutes ago.
Look, I tell you what, aside from having so many Easter eggs in it that it's basically Easter, and aside from the fact that the movie's coming out this year, like in a couple of months' time, we're literally right around the corner from it. There were Easter eggs dropped about what we can expect in the movie, with Deadpool essentially breaking the fourth wall and saying that he's Marvel Jesus, which I thought was great because
that was funny.
There's been a lot of commentary recently about Marvel struggling and Marvel's dying, and Marvel's about to be risen from the dead because this movie is going to make $2 billion.
You know, when you see a trailer for the first time, you go, okay,
that's money.
That is fucking cash.
Well, here's the thing. Remember how a couple of weeks ago I was telling you that the video that WWE posted of The Rock stealing Cody?
Yes.
That was like set a new record, 200 million views in 24 hours.
Yes.
Well, that record has fallen already.
Fuck. How many are we up to now with this?
Within the first 24 hours, the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer on official channels only, 356 million views.
In 24 hours.
In 24 hours.
The fans have spoken.
Absolutely they have.
Oh my god.
Absolutely they have. But that is not all. Marvel is not fucking done because just this morning, just hours ago, if we recorded on Tuesday night like we normally do, we would have missed this. Fantastic Four, July 25th next year, which interestingly enough is exactly 2 weeks after Superman Legacy comes out.
Oh, sure.
And we have a cast. We have the Fantastic Four. The first family of Marvel have been announced. We have Pedro Pascal playing Mr. Fantastic. We have Vanessa Kirby playing Sue Storm. We have Ebon Moss-Bachrach playing The Thing. And Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things, the guy who played Eddie Munson in Stranger Things, playing the Human Torch. What a Fantastic Four.
There's the link, because you did mention to me earlier, there's a Stranger Things link included in this new film.
Excited as fuck, man.
Honestly, bro, like, I've been a fan of Fantastic Four for, since 2005, 2006, when they first released the movie with Jessica Alba, Chris Evans and whatnot.
Of course you were a fan of Jessica Alba.
No, yeah, only because she was in it. But they've redone it again since. That also bombed. What makes you think that they've finally now got it right? Because they've had 2 cracks at it. Yep. What are they going to do right this time? What's going to be different?
Well, first things first, the thing that's going to be different is that the Marvel Studios are making it. Marvel Studios didn't make the first 2. They were Fox Studios. Same with the X-Men movies.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So the first thing that's going right here is that the Fantastic Four have come home, and they will be integrated into the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So, Lush, they've got the cast sorted. Have they named a director, though?
Oh, yes. Yes, they have.
Who they got?
Indeed, they have. So, we have a gentleman who is responsible for at least 2 episodes of Game of Thrones.
Okay.
An episode of Billions, an episode of The Boys, an episode of Succession, all 9 episodes of WandaVision, 2 episodes of Monarch Legacy of Monsters, a gentleman by the name of Matt Shankman.
So, for me, sounds like an up-and-comer.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
WandaVision was brilliant.
WandaVision was incredible. I loved WandaVision.
No, that was really good.
Yeah,
really enjoyed that.
So that's really exciting. But you know what? Marvel haven't stopped there either, because they've also announced that in 2025 we have Captain America Brave New World, which is the next Captain America movie featuring Sam Wilson as Captain America. So that's really exciting too. Now, my understanding is that all of these movies are all going to tie in together, and something big is going to happen in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. I suspect there is a massive Easter egg in the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer that suggests Secret Wars is coming.
Yes.
Secret Wars is one of the most iconic comic book storylines that Marvel ever did.
Of course.
And if Secret Wars comes, then essentially what we can look forward to in the near future is kind of like a soft reboot of the Marvel Cinematic franchise, which will be huge. So there's a lot of questions around surrounding how Captain America Brave New World, Fantastic Four, Deadpool and Wolverine all kind of merge into each other and what they're all going to be doing. But look, Disney did not stop there.
Oh no!
Disney also announced Avatar 3 next year.
I knew that.
Zootopia 2 next year.
Zootopia 2?
But the one that really fucking made me do a neck crack, was this year, in November.
What can I say except you're welcome for the tides, the sun, the
Moana
sky.
2.
Oh!
Literally, they dropped the trailer and everything for it, and everyone was like, wait, what? Where did that come from?
Dude, I know for a fact that you are all over this, right? And I like to believe that I do invest quite a bit of time looking into, up-and-coming films and whatnot. I haven't heard a fucking word about Moana 2.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Is The Rock going to be in it?
Apparently, it was actually...
Of course he is.
Of course he is.
What's he not in?
Correct. It was actually really funny. Becky Lynch in WWE this week. Becky Lynch is married to Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch was doing a promo in the ring, and she was talking about what it's like being a mum, because she's a mum to a newborn for a couple of years now.
Ah, well done.
Which is really cute. But obviously her and Seth Rollins married, and she made a comment about how it's really hard to explain to my daughter sometimes why I come home with bruises on my face, or why I come home with a sore back. And even harder sometimes, it's harder to come home to explain to my daughter why her daddy wants to fight Maui. It was such a perfectly produced line.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it was great.
But
But look, Marvel's not done. We've got the Thunderbolts in May as well, which is the one that we were talking about a couple of weeks ago, where Harrison Ford's going to be showing up, which is really exciting.
Yep.
But like with all of these sequels and all of these continuations of stories, the weirdest fucking headline that I saw this week was Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, comes out and says Disney has a problem. We're making too many sequels. Like, mate, everything that you've just announced was sequel after sequel after sequel after sequel, and now you're saying there's too many sequels. So I'm really confused by that statement, but on you, Bob.
I think he might have been on the source that night, mate, because that makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Seriously, what a rubbish comment.
I know, right?
What an idiot.
But look, I tell you what, the interesting thing for me was July 2025, for the Fantastic Four movie. Literally, so James Gunn is in the process of rebooting the DC cinematic universe.
Yeah, remember you saying that.
And his first movie is going to be Superman Legacy. And for Marvel to announce today that Fantastic Four is coming out exactly 2 weeks after Superman Legacy, that is a shady move on Marvel's behalf. So they're either extremely confident with what they're about to produce, or they just want to stick it to DC and go, it doesn't matter what you guys do, we do it better.
I'm going to go with the second option there, because DC have been chasing Disney and Marvel's tail now for 20 years?
Because look,
haven't caught up.
You don't make $1 billion in a movie in 2 weeks. It takes 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes 12 weeks to get to that number globally for a global box office. So for Marvel to come in 2 weeks after Superman Legacy comes out and just completely steal the thunder from DC with perhaps one of the most anticipated properties to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
That is some big dick energy right there.
Oh, massive. But, yeah, fuck. The only thing I see is Superman does have, in my opinion, a bigger fan base than Fantastic Four.
I don't agree. I don't agree with that at all.
Fuck
No,
off.
I don't agree with that at all.
Why?
Everyone knows who Superman is, but as far as an active fan base, no, I don't agree.
In terms of also producing, finally getting their hands on what was rightfully theirs. Okay.
Honestly, I do genuinely think like you can know about something without being a fan of it.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Yeah, so I know who won the Super Bowl this week. I don't even know the name of the bloke who's dating Taylor Swift.
Kelsey, maybe?
Isn't that a girl's name?
Oh, I don't know anyone. I couldn't know.
You know what I mean? Like, so you can know about something without being a fan of it, which is the reason why I think the Fantastic Four is going to absolutely destroy the Superman Legacy movie. Mark my words, DC will change the release date for Superman Legacy now.
All right, so I'm going to go, let's make a wager. I'm going to go Superman makes more.
No way.
$50. Can't a beer.
Mate, make it $150.
Can't a
no
beer.
way.
Can't a beer. I'm going DC. I'm going to back them to finally get this shit right.
I can't wait to post a photo of me laughing over your fucking broke-ass body drinking your beer.
Oh, all right.
There's no way the Fantastic Four are not going to kick Superman's ass.
What have we got? 16. We've got 17 months.
Shit, I
So
hope you and I can coexist for that long.
Start saving.
Now, more shit that happened this week. Wizard of Oz.
Oh, God.
Good movie. Like, really old movie, really great movie. Spawned a reboot, which was absolute trash. I wish they didn't make that. I really do wish they didn't make that. But the one thing that came out of Wizard of Oz that has been hyper successful is Wicked.
Oh, I know where this is going. I saw this.
Ariana Grande's Wicked trailer dropped this week.
Yeah, I did
and
see
it looks... Well, look, I'm not going to lie. It actually looks kind of shitty visually.
Yeah.
But that's okay because it's a first trailer. It's not. In fact, it wasn't even a trailer. It was a teaser trailer. We haven't gotten the first trailer yet.
I find her annoying.
I think this movie is going to be money. I think this movie is going to be money because even if it's a bad movie, everyone who's gone and seen Wicked the musical is going to want to see this movie. And that's millions of people around the world.
It's a big audience.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. There's some iconic music that's come out of it as well. Like it just, I think it's going to be such a big movie.
We'll see. When's that coming out?
That's coming out later on, I believe, next year as well.
So they've got time to recast, thankfully. That sounds good.
No. The movie's made, man.
Oh.
It's actually coming out in November this year. So,
okay.
So it should be good.
They ain't recasting nothing.
Look, I think it's going to be really good. You've got the director behind Crazy Rich Asians and Now You See Me Too is stepping in to make the movie.
Yep.
John Chu.
Yeah.
Which I think he's brilliant. Like, if you haven't seen Crazy Rich Asians, that is such a funny movie. Such a great movie. But then following on from that, we also got the new, and I believe the last trailer for the Godzilla X Kong movie.
Yes. So that's a follow-up to Godzilla. Was it King of Monsters?
King of Monsters.
That was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, man. King of Monsters was great. I really enjoyed it. I didn't like Dean and I covered this last season, but I didn't really think much of the whole Mecha Godzilla moment. I thought that was a bit stupid. But at the same time, when you're kind of tying it all into the universe that it's associated with, I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, look, I can't wait. We are literally a month away from Godzilla X Kong.
For centuries, there was harmony. The Titans were the guardians of nature, and the great apes became the protectors of humanity.
Oh, shit.
1 month. I'm so fucking stoked for this movie.
We'll have to go to Chatty to see that one.
Yeah, man, we're gonna go watch that one.
Done.
Another announcement this week. It just didn't stop, man. It didn't stop. Every day there was like 5 or 6 huge announcements.
Yeah, wow.
Travis Knight, the director of Bumblebee,
Yes.
has signed on to direct the live-action He-Man Masters of the Universe.
He-Man, the power of Grayskull.
Thank God. I thought you were going to say there was going to be another Transformers movie.
Nah.
Thank the fucking Lord.
He-Man Masters of the Universe.
Now, that's been coming for a long, long time.
I am very excited. As you'll hear later on in this episode, He-Man is very relevant. Masters of the Universe is very relevant with what we're going to be spending the next few weeks talking about, because that was a very big cartoon in the 80s and the 90s.
Massive.
And I am so excited to finally see it come to the big screen.
It's been, yes, as I said before, it's been a long time coming. It's good that they're finally fucking remaking this, because, I mean, the original was great, but the technology they've got at their disposal now opens this up to be, this could be anything.
Huge.
This could be...
It could be the beginning of a new multiversal story.
Yeah, this could be fucking anything.
Brand new franchise.
Done.
Now, talking about Marvel, and talking about the hopeful success that we have for Marvel, obviously we know that Marvel still has a few properties that are living in the house of Sony. Yeah. This week sees the release of Madam Web, which is a part of Sony Spider-Verse. Yeah. Not only is Madam Web currently sitting on 4% on Rotten Tomatoes for absolute piss-poor script writing, but there's news coming out of Hollywood that some of the main actors in this movie are fucked off because they were misled by Sony to believe that this was going to be an entry into the greater MCU for these actors.
So this is a standalone film.
This is a standalone film that is not attached to the MCU.
Fuck me dead.
How's that? Now, I don't know too much info about it, so I don't really want to double down too much on it, but what I will say is if this does become true, man, I hope to fucking God Sony realizes that they cannot make a good live-action movie. Just give it back to fucking Marvel, man.
Please, just do us a favor.
Do all of the fans a favor, because no one wants to give you guys any more money for this. Keep the animated rights. Fucking Into the Spider-Verse is insanely good. Keep that, don't care.
Yep.
Give the live-action shit back to the MCU, and just leave it the fuck alone.
Yep.
Leave the MC alone.
Leave Britney alone.
Another really...
Are you still fucking going?
Bro, I'm halfway through here, hey.
Jesus Christ.
Another really interesting bit of news this week. In the comic books of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles...
Yeah.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are also experiencing a bit of a multiversal storyline at the moment.
Okay.
There are 4 new Ninja Turtles.
No.
Yes.
Since when?
Since like a couple of weeks ago. Well, since like a week and a half ago it was announced. Now, the names of these Ninja Turtles, interestingly enough, their names are Yi, Odin, Moja, and Uno. Yi is Cantonese, Odin is Russian, Moja is Swahili, and Uno is Spanish. All of them translated to the word one.
Oh.
I don't know what that means yet. I'm be really, really interested to see how this storyline progresses. But yeah, I thought it was really odd. Like, that's one of the last properties that no one's really tinkered all that much with.
Oh, I have, yeah. And I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist, as you know. I need to look into this.
What's your conspiracy theory?
Oh, you don't want to.
Oh, the one world government,
don't.
The new world order. Well, you know what, brother?
don't fucking go there.
But look, really intriguing. Really intriguing.
No, I agree. I like
the characters all look different as well. Like if you actually have a look at them, they don't look exactly the same apart from their costume. They actually different types of turtles.
Do they have the same
presentation?
Do they have different colours?
Yeah, different colours and everything. And Stacey Jones, fucking football. Casey Jones' son is their trainer instead of Master Splinter. So they're really, really strange.
I wonder who's going to play Casey, because Stephen Amell played him in the Michael Bay.
That's right, he did.
He like you and I love Arrow.
He's so good.
He's one of the best.
He's so
It'd be good to have him back, because I rate him higher than most of these DC actors currently that have been playing big roles. He fucking nailed Arrow.
Now, to clarify, this is not a movie, at least not yet.
Yep.
This is a new comic book story that has started in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles timeline.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles being a Nickelodeon property, I'm not going to say that we're not going to see these turtles in a movie somewhere down the track.
Yeah, okay.
It'd be interesting.
Oh, one to look out for. So I want to keep an eye out.
Now, one that I know you're not really all that interested in, but I know I was very excited about was Season 5 of Star Trek Discovery was finally announced this week.
Who?
Anyway, for those who love Star Trek, Season 5 of Discovery is coming, and I'm here for it. Another trailer that was dropped this week. The first full trailer for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes was dropped this week.
Oh, okay. That was a prequel, wasn't it, to Caesar?
No. This is a sequel 300 years after Caesar dies.
300 years later.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mistake.
Mate, I tell you what, this looks like it's going to be the biggest movie in the Planet of the Apes franchise ever.
That's a big call, because we've spoken about this on numerous occasions outside of doing the potty. The latest three, mate, they were top notch.
They were top notch. This movie looks insane. Like, essentially, from what the trailer's telling us, the roles have been reversed. Instead of humans hunting apes, apes are now actively hunting humans.
Well, that was the original. That was the Charlotte Heston version.
Yeah.
And the Mark Wahlberg one that he fucking ruined.
Yeah. Mark Wahlberg should have stuck to fucking doing things like TED and underwear modeling.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Shit. Went right there. Well done.
Now, another really fun piece of news that I found out this week.
Yeah.
We both know someone who's going to be really intrigued by this.
Ooh.
Cinderella's Revenge.
Cinderella's what?
Remember how we're talking about how Disney is starting to lose the exclusive rights to some of their property?
Yeah.
We have a Cinderella horror movie coming.
You fucking serious?
Cinderella's Revenge. There's not a lot known about it just yet, but apparently this movie is going to be off the chain.
Cinderella's Revenge.
It's going to be, it's basically like a really, really twisted movie. It's coming out in 2024, right? It's coming out this year. Really twisted, really dark. It's got Natasha Henstridge as the fairy godmother. I think she's great. She's going to play this role really, really well. She is joined by a couple of other cast members that probably most people wouldn't know. But weirdly enough, there's a guy, Stephen Staley, who's been cast in the movie as Elon Musk.
What the actual fuck?
So I'm really confused. The synopsis is basically Cinderella's pushed too far by her evil stepsisters and stepmother, which causes her to switch out her glass shoe and use the assistance of her fairy godmother to seek bloody revenge.
So, okay, first thing that comes to mind here, the stepsisters are up. They're up shit creek.
The director is, dude, you know what? I'm actually looking at this now. Dude, like, it's coming out this month. Like, it's literally about to come out.
I haven't heard about it.
Yeah, like, I think it's one of those movies that's really, like, deep underground. Like, the writer behind this movie has written a lot of, like, London Horror Story, Blaze of Glory, The Vampire of Soho, stuff like that. So... but Cinderella's Revenge is going to be really, really interesting. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to see what it turns into.
No, we'll get Maz to jump in and she can watch that with you.
Fucking oath, seeing as you're a pussy who doesn't like horror movies.
Nah, can't stand them. Won't change. But oh man, I'm intrigued though. I'm not going to
know,
lie, I'm
right?
intrigued.
I know.
Same with the Winnie the Pooh one that we touched on last week. I'm intrigued to see just how it ties together with their storyline.
Now, there is a new movie in the 0% Rotten Tomatoes Club.
No.
And I know why this movie is in the Rotten Tomatoes. I know why it's there. I'm going to tell you why in a second, and you'll love it.
Yep.
Freelancer.
Okay.
Freelancer featuring Alison Brie, Alice Eve, Christian Slater, and John Cena. You want to know the reason why this is sitting in the 0% club?
Yep.
Because there's no actor in it because you can't see him.
Oh, I was waiting for it. But hey, Alison Brie, Christian Slater, they're big time.
Yeah, man.
And what? It just bombed.
Just absolutely bombing, apparently.
Wow. Is it in the cinemas or?
It's in the cinemas.
Never heard of it. Have not seen it
Look,
advertised.
it's actually got a pretty decent audience score, but the critics who, and as if you've listened to season 1, you'll hear that I don't think very highly of the critics. Although the critics, I will admit, I am going to take a moment here and apologize to any critics who I might have offended, because I will now finally admit, first and foremost, that you were in fact correct. Rebel Moon was fucking shit. Anyway, sorry, Zack Snyder. But yeah.
Fuck, now you went there.
Oh, I went there.
Jesus Christ.
But like you've got a really strong cast here. Like
Yeah.
it's not megastars, it's not movie megastars, but it's still a fucking solid cast.
Yeah, man.
And I was surprised to see the critics absolutely dead shit this movie all the way to hell back.
Nah, fuck.
It doesn't look very fun, to be honest with you. Now, John Cena has another upcoming movie, Ricky Stenicki, that was filmed here in Melbourne.
Yes, yeah, I saw that.
Which I believe is a Netflix comedy, although I could be wrong. And there's a lot of hype surrounding that movie in particular, so I'm a little bit surprised to see something that he's in at the moment being absolutely panned by almost everybody critically, which it's a little bit surprising, but you know what? It is what it is.
We'll see. We'll have to wait and see for it to come out.
But yes, welcome to the 0% Rotten Tomatoes Club, Mr. John Cena.
Shit.
And the last thing that I've got is that we finally got a date for Jurassic World 4. It was announced this week that Jurassic World 4 is going to be coming out in cinemas all around the world on July 2nd, 2025. So
Shit.
May, June, and July next year is going to be
Massive.
packed.
That's not far away.
That's American summer.
No, but like, that's what? 15 months, 16 months
man.
away, 17 months away.
There's a lot for us to talk about over the next few years.
Chris Pratt, please leave.
Not a fan of Chris Pratt here at the post-credits show.
You know why I'm.
I know why you're not.
Yeah, fuck, we won't go there.
Yeah, very, very fun times indeed. That, my friend, is the longest news of the week ever.
Mate, you should be on the Today Show.
Whew. Richard Wilkins, move aside, buddy. Maybe we should invite Richard Wilkins to come and do news of the week 1 week for us.
Oh, keen. Absolutely. Dickie, come on our show, mate. Come on our show.
And just quietly bring your son.
What's going on there?
Good times, good times. Man, that's a lot of content. There's so much to digest there. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And look, dude, it's February.
I know.
It's February and there's so much already being announced. There's so many things coming out this year. Like, man, it's time to get a company credit card and start fucking going to see the movie, all these movies, because I think it's going to be a full-time job soon
We
enough.
deserve a red carpet appearance. At least in the next 12 months.
Yeah, it's Cinderella's Revenge.
Let's go. Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll do anything, mate. Let's go.
A red carpet appearance to your own bedroom.
I won't watch the movie, but let's get an invite. Anyone out there that wants to invite us to one of their movie premieres, we'll be there.
Good times, good times. Very exciting, very exciting.
Massive news, man. Well done.
Right, so we're going to do something a little bit different today. In fact, we're going to do something a little bit different for the next 5 weeks. We were talking about what we were going to do for our main story for this episode, and we thought, there's so much to talk about, but so little time to cover in a main story.
True.
Here
True.
in this format. So what we're going to do is today we're going to introduce the beginning of a 5-part series.
Fuck yeah.
And this 5-part series is going to explore 5 different elements of what we believe to be the greatest decade in popular culture history.
Keen as fuck, son.
So starting next week, we are going to talk about the 1990s.
Yeah, daddy.
Now, the 1990s bought us so much. The 1990s bought us things like the New World Order in WCW. The 1990s bought us $2.95 Happy Meals at McDonald's.
Yep.
The 1990s bought us
Lucky Jukes.
Lucky Joke. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it wasn't the best decade ever after all.
Shit.
The 1990s bought us Game Boy,
Cartoon Network.
Nickelodeon,
The Nintendo.
MTV. Like, literally.
No, MTV was the 80s.
Yeah, but the 90s is where it was
Oh,
popularized.
some of those videos, man. We'll cover that over the next 5 weeks. But
So, over the next 5 weeks, we are going to deep dive the fuck into the 90s. You know, you've got everything from Masters of the Universe to Sailor Moon to fucking the Pokemon TV series. Everything 90s, we're going to deep dive into it. It's going to be really exciting. We're very, very excited to go through things like that because, you know, disposable cameras.
oh, Kodak.
Kodak.
I bought one.
A company like Kodak that is completely dead now.
Gone.
Completely gone. Very similar story to what happened with Netflix and Blockbuster.
Yeah, I've heard this.
Very similar story. I think it might have been Philips or one of the big one of the big camera companies went to Kodak and said, "Hey, let's merge, let's do business together." And Kodak turned around and went, "Y'all are never going to replace film. You're never going to replace analog film."
Yep.
Well, now Kodak doesn't exist.
No, that's a fair fucking point. They fucked up there.
You know, like everything from arcade games, 40 cents to go to an arcade game and play a game on arcade. Now you got to pay $3 or $4 fucking dollars, and you can't put coins in.
Yep.
Can't use your loose change.
Nah.
Just get the. Fuck me, I'm starting to sound old.
You got to tap and go now for the fucking claw machine down at Target.
Like in the 1990s, when your address book was a physical book with names written into them.
A Refidex. When you
The Rolodex.
a map, no, a map where there's no GPS in the 90s. I remember my stepfather used to drive me to go when I used to play rugby league back when I was a kid, right? And we didn't know whether if we were versing a team that had recently entered the comp or whatever it was, we didn't know where their home ground was. So you'd get the map book out and you go, page 42, index was I-28. And you'd work on that. You'd go back to page 50.
It was the same to go to the cinemas. You had to buy the newspaper to look at the cinema time.
Yeah, shit.
You had to, like, if your mum wanted to talk to Nan at night time and you're on the internet, then you're getting off the internet.
Dial up. Oh my God, bro. MSN. Remember that shit?
Man.
You'd literally spend all day with kids in your school, wouldn't fucking say a word. You'd jump on MSN and you'd be talking shit till midnight.
Exactly. You know, one of the things that I used to love when I was in high school was seeing those strong men come in and talk about how incredible life can be if you just dedicate to your personal fitness, and then they'd rip phone books in half. Now to rip a phone book in half, you've got to fucking snap a phone. You know, like Blockbuster.
Oh, Video Easy.
Blockbuster and Video Easy.
What about theme parks? The 90s was really when they launched.
Here in Australia, we had Australia's Wonderland up in Sydney. It was the biggest theme park in Australia at the time. Like,
we had
we had the world's biggest wooden roller coaster.
At Luna Park?
No, at Australia's Wonderland.
True.
Yeah.
Is it still there?
No, man.
Didn't
Australia's
think
Wonderland's
so.
been knocked down now.
Yeah, fuck me. Just, oh man, the 90s, the fashion.
Oh
What
my God.
people, the haircuts.
Do you know what?
The
90s,
the curtain haircut.
The 90s is back in a big way, both fashion and...
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Man, what are we talking about flip phones for? Why are we going back to flip phones? Like, the Motorola Razr is back. What the fuck?
Oh my God, I fucking had one of them.
Oh, hated
I
them.
had one of them.
You know, when saving a file on your computer required a floppy disk.
What about when...
Floppy disk, not floppy dicks.
Floppy disk. What was that, LimeWire to download music? It'd be like your files of your fucking songs will be downloaded in 88 days or
The
something.
consumption of music, the consumption of pop culture.
Oh my
it was-
god, bro! The fucking PlayStation 1.
You know, the Nintendo 64 was the first gaming console that was ever released that included multiplayer.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
I've still got mine.
there you go.
I've still got mine. GoldenEye, Mario Kart, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Did you ever
Super
go on a road
Smash.
trip?
Yeah.
You ever remember the CD sleeve folder?
Oh, I remember making my own CDs, and you used to get the fucking
Right.
the ballpoint texter, and you'd write on it.
Right.
Okay, this was track 1 down to I think it held 14 tracks. Oh my god, bro! What?
Now, talking about popular culture, when we're talking about the 1990s, you've got TV series like Xena, Warrior Princess. You've got TV series like Lois and Clark. Gargoyles, the cartoon, the Disney, the cartoon that Disney have picked up and are apparently turning into a live-action movie. You've got Gargoyles. You know, you've got Hercules with Kevin Sorbo, who's
Oh my god!
very, very, very strange now. RoboCop, Walking with Dinosaurs, Goosebumps, fucking. There's the X-Men animated series that Marvel is bringing back to life later this year on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Dinosaurs, Highlander, Seinfeld.
Not the mama.
Mate, like, hold on. The fucking Power Rangers.
Go, go, Power Rangers!
You want to talk about things going full circle? 1998, Godzilla.
Yeah, I liked it. I told you that last week. You made fun of me.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Batman and Robin, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, the first Star Wars movie in decades, came out in the 90s, Judge Dredd, Total Recall, all the Batman movies, and of course, the Super Mario Brothers and Street Fighter.
Shit. We've got.
And we're going to cover some of this over the next 5 weeks, just some of it, because there's too much to cover about the 90s.
We need 20 weeks.
We need 20 years to cover all this. Like, my favorite movie of all time, 1992, Batman Returns. Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, Michelle Pfeiffer. Like, what a fucking movie. Still to this day, my favorite Batman movie ever made.
You know they vacuum sealed her in that outfit?
Yes, I do.
She could-
Because
Yep.
when you and I and your missus and my partner go over to America and we go to fucking Universal Studios, they have Michelle Pfeiffer's original Catwoman suit on display.
Fuck off.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to try that
It's
shit on.
tiny. It looks like a suit that a tiny child could barely fit into.
I'm still going to have a crack.
But look, there's so much for us to talk about. There's so much for us to talk about. So, look, if you're out there listening to us in listener land, and you want to hear something about the 90s, if you want to tell us, share with us something about the 90s that
Yep.
really made you go, fuck yeah, the 90s. You know, send us a message on Facebook, on Instagram. You know, follow us on fucking what's that weird thing that the kids use to TikTok.
TikTok.
Fuck, I'm starting to feel really old.
Dude, I
man.
don't even know how to log into TikTok.
I don't even know that you can log into. I don't know.
No, I'm not
TikTok.
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. We're on YouTube now as well, so do the thing. Come and say hi. Tell us what your favorite part of the 1990s were, and we'll include some of that.
Absolutely.
What I will say is the greatest movie outside of Batman Returns that came from the 1990s. No one can ever tell me otherwise. That is Dustin Hoffman, Robin Williams, Julia Roberts, and Bob Hoskins in Hook.
Fuck me. Your favourite movie from the 90s is Hook.
One of.
Okay.
Robin Williams, man. Dustin Hoffman.
That's a
You
good.
can't go past
Don't
it.
get me wrong. Great movie, but for me personally,
Well, look, you're allowed to not have taste.
oh, I've got taste.
I don't want to know
I've
about
got
your
taste.
taste.
Oh.
Slap the taste out of your mouth.
Christ. We should cover that actually. Our favourite films from the 90s.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll include that. We'll have a battle off. We'll have a face off.
I'm going to take his face. Oh. Fuck, was that 1990s as well? Fucking Ghost.
1995.
Ghost.
Ghost.
Edward Scissorhands.
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
Jurassic fucking Park.
Men in Black.
Oh, hell no.
Big Daddy, The Water Boy, and Billy Madison. Holy fuck, the 90s belonged
Dude,
to Adam Sandler.
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Ryan's Privates.
No,
Oi-oh.
Hey-oh. Mate, the Power Ranger movie.
Fucking A. The one filmed in Sydney?
You know
Yeah,
it.
love that
When they were
shit.
rollerblading down. Was it
Darling Harbour.
Was it Darling Harbour? Yeah.
man. Yeah. But of course, the other great movie, Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was also in the 90s. But-
Terminator 2, 1991.
So, like, holy shit, there's so much for us to talk about. We can't cover it all in one episode. So
No.
we thought that we were going to use this episode with so much news that came out this week. We wanted to use this episode to really focus on the news and introduce you to a new series that we're going to start for the next 5 weeks. So buckle up, babies.
Buckle up, buckaroo.
Jumanji.
Fuck, I forgot Jumanji.
There's anyway.
Pokemon, the first movie, Pokemon.
All right. Oi, let's play a game, Loki. I want to play a game. We're going to play a game called Add a Word, Ruin a Movie. So, name of the game is you have to add one word to a movie title
Okay.
to completely break the movie.
Okay.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah, what do you got, babe?
The Da Vinci Bro Code.
Straight off the bat. I like it. All right, I'm going to return serve. Guardians of the Samsung Galaxy.
Iron Deficient Man.
Oh, shit. Field of Wet Dreams.
Pillow Fight Club.
Oh, fucking hell. Schindler's Shopping List.
Zoom interview with a vampire.
Oh, my God. Oh,
Go. What have you got?
Fuck. Mum's gone in 60 seconds.
A series of unfortunate bathroom events.
Oh, we've all been there. Ocean 7-Eleven.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Oh, fuck me. Have you got another one? What else have you got? Come on.
Potty training day.
Italian hand job.
The Fast and Furious diarrhea.
Oh, holy shit. Watchmen masturbate.
Here's one for you.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Far From Home Depot.
That's fucking intelligent, actually. Oh, the Fellowship of the Cock Ring.
Oh my God, my face hurts. Dirty diaper dancing.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
Alien vs. Sexual Predator.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna back this one up. This is a part 2. Anal Predator.
Okay, that wasn't funny.
Oh,
Oh my God. Yeah, wow. Okay.
I got one more.
Give us one more.
The Return of the Burger King. Come on.
What about James and the Giant Peach emoji?
Oh, not fucking bad. Oh my lord.
Have you got one more for us?
Nah.
All right, I got one for you.
Alright.
Call me by your mum's name.
Holy shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been your post-credit show for this week. Join the conversation, hit follow, like, subscribe at the post-credit show on all social media, including YouTube now. We would love to hear your thoughts. Hashtag add a word, ruin a movie. Until next week, deuces.
See you later, ladies.
Hey, Loki.
Uh-oh, what?
So there's this Aussie bloke sitting in a cafe, right? And he's eating a croissant with some jam.
Okay.
And this fucking American dude walks over, chewing gum, blowing bubbles. And he just randomly sits down next to this guy while he's eating his croissant. And the guy's like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. And the American just kind of looks at him, blowing bubbles, and starts talking to him.
Okay.
And he goes, do you guys eat the crust on a croissant? And the Aussie bloke's like, yeah. He's like, you know what we do in America? Is we peel all of the bread out of the croissant, and then we recycle the crust, and then we send it to you guys in Australia so you can make croissants with it. And the Aussie guy's like, fuck, whatever. Well, this guy's still chewing his gum and blowing bubbles and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, the Aussie bloke goes to scoop the jam and put the jam on the croissant. And he's like, oh, do you guys eat the jam too? Yeah, over in America, continue blowing bubbles.
Yeah.
We don't eat the jam. We actually just like all of our rotten fruit, we just export it to Australia so that you guys can make jam out of it.
Okay.
And the Aussie guy puts his knife down and he looks dead straight into this American guy's eyes and he's got a big fucking smirk on his face, thinking that he's all shit, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, hey, do you guys have sex in America? And the American's like, yeah. He's like, you use condoms? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, we do too. We recycle our condoms and send them over to America so you can make gum.
You're a fucking idiot. Jesus Christ.